Hello and welcome to another episode of ESL Chats. As you can see from today's title, this episode we will be speaking about burnout. Burnout, what is it and how do we control it? Burnout is when you are emotionally, physically and mentally exhausted due to ongoing stress. You feel completely run down. You are overworked and overly tired. You need to stop, rest and reset. Before we talk about how we can prevent burnout from happening, to prevent something from happening is to stop something from happening. So before we talk about how we can stop burnout from happening, first, let's talk about how we get there. How do we become burnt out? Number 1, stress. It could be that you're experiencing a lot of stress at work. You may have a big workload. You're doing more than what you can handle. You have too much on your plate. The phrase, you have too much on your plate, means you are taking on too many tasks at once. This is causing you to use a lot of mental energy, causing you mental stress. You could be experiencing a lot of stress in your personal life. Maybe you have been dealing with family drama for a long time and it is starting to cause you a lot of emotional stress. Maybe you have so many commitments in your personal life, whether that be family commitments or commitments to your friends. Or maybe you have a lot going on and you have not had time to stop. You have just been on the go. This can cause you physical stress. These mental, physical, and emotional stresses can all lead to burnout. Number 2, lack of sleep. Not getting enough sleep can cause burnout. To lack something is to be without something or not have enough of something. In this case, lack of sleep, not having enough sleep, can cause burnout. This, of course, is going to make you feel exhausted. Even though you are lacking sleep, you are still expected to complete your usual tasks in your professional and personal life. You are doing all of these tasks with a lot of energy, so you are overexerting yourself. To overexert yourself is to push yourself more than your limit. When you do this over a long period of time, you will start to feel burnt out. Number 3, lack of support. When you are not receiving a lot of support, when you are not receiving the help you need, this can lead to burnout. This is because you are trying to do everything all by yourself. This will cause you to feel immense pressure as you are working by yourself to get these things done. This will lead you to feel burnt out. Burnout can happen to anyone at any time. It's important to know when you have reached your limit. It's important to know when enough is enough. Now, let's get into some of the ways we can prevent burnout. Number 1, know when to say no. It's so easy to feel guilty when you put yourself first, when you have to say the dreaded word no. The word dreaded comes from the word dread. When you dread something, you fear it. You don't want to do it. So in this case, the thing you don't want to do is say no. That's why it's the dreaded word, because you dread to say it. If you can't take on that extra load at work, say no. If you can't commit to going to an event, say no. If you know you need to relax, but you're being asked to go out, say no. Number 2, improve your work-life balance. Start leaving your work at work. Do not take work home with you. Your work should stay at your workplace. Your home should be the place where you wind down. To wind down is to relax. You don't want to merge the two environments because your home will start to feel like the same environment you are trying to escape from at work. Make time for the things you enjoy. Pick up hobbies, learn new skills so that you have a place where you can blow off some steam. To blow off steam means to cool down. In other words, to calm down, to relax. It's important to have other interests outside of your working life so that your life will not just be work, sleep, and repeat. Number 3, implement some self-care routines, whether that's exercising, journaling, or meditating. Do things that allow you to take care of your physical and mental health. If you do not have your physical and mental health, you do not have anything. This must always come first, before work and before your commitments. If you do not have these, you will not be able to go to work or to your other commitments. So it's important we make our physical and mental health our biggest priority. Number 4, ask for help. If you are struggling with something, ask for help. A problem shared is a problem halved, meaning that when you share your problems with others, the problem becomes smaller. It becomes less overwhelming. You are able to manage the problem better and possibly find solutions to your problems, which will prevent you from feeling stressed, which will then prevent you from feeling burnt out. Thank you for listening to this week's episode. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. Comment down below other causes of burnout and leave any more suggestions of what we can do to prevent burnout from happening. I'll speak to you in the next episode.